North Korea claims successful missile test for ICBM. On Friday, North Korea announced that it had successfully tested a solid-fueled rocket engine, which is a development that has the potential to lead to Kim Jong Un's regime being able to fire an intercontinental ballistic missile, ICBM, in the future with greater speed and reliability. According to a report by the state-run Korean Central News Agency, the new high-thrust rocket motor was tested on Thursday at a satellite launching field site located northwest of Pyongyang, KCNA. Photos that were posted by the state media showed North Korean leader Kim attending the test. The KCNA stated that the test offered a guarantee for the development of another new type strategic weapon system. According to analysts, that might be a brand new intercontinental ballistic missile. In a tweet, Jeffrey Lewis, director of the East Asia Non-Proliferation Program at the Center for Non-Proliferation Studies, described the first stage of a solid propellant intercontinental ballistic missile, ICBM. That, my friends, is the first stage of a solid propellant ICBM, Lewis stated. If the new rocket engine could be successfully integrated into an intercontinental ballistic missile, ICBM, then experts believe the development might be important. If North Korea's high-thrust solid-fuel motor ground test at Sohe is nearly as successful as they claim, it is a significant step for the country's nuclear-capable missile development, said Lee Farrick-Easley, a professor at UA University in Seoul. If North Korea's high-thrust solid-fuel motor ground test at Sohe is nearly as successful as they claim, it is a significant step for the country's nuclear-capable missile development. Rockets powered by solid fuel are far more reliable than liquid-fueled rockets, which are the type that North Korea has used in the past to launch ICBMs. This indicates that an intercontinental ballistic missile, ICBM, powered by solid fuel might be moved more quickly and fired more quickly than one powered by liquid fuel. Because of these reasons, the amount of time any potential enemy would have to react to an intercontinental ballistic missile launched by North Korea would be limited. Easley stated that once the technology was deployed in North Korea, it would make the country's nuclear forces more adaptable, survivable, and dangerous. The world's most advanced intercontinental ballistic missiles use solid fuel. The Minuteman III, which is the primary intercontinental ballistic missile used by the United States, has 3 rocket motors that are solid-fueled. The experts warned that despite the success of the test, North Korea would still have a long way to go before it could deploy a solid-fueled intercontinental ballistic missile. A solid-fuel motor ground test is just one of the numerous technological challenges that must be overcome before operational, accurate, and dependable missiles can be created. Easley believes that North Korean propaganda may overestimate the capabilities of their country's weapons as well as the timelines for their deployment. According to a report by CNN, North Korea has been conducting a record number of tests of its ballistic missiles, launching the projectiles on 34 separate occasions so far in this year, and occasionally testing multiple missiles at the same time. On November 18, Pyongyang conducted a test of an intercontinental ballistic missile, ICBM, that, according to KCNA, was a Hwasong-17. This ICBM would be liquid-fueled and have the range to reach the entire continental United States. After directing that launch, Kim stated that North Korea should clearly demonstrate their strongest will to retaliate against the hysteric aggression war drills by the enemies seeking to destroy peace and stability in the Korean Peninsula and the region. Kim was referring to the United States and South Korea when he made this statement. According to KCNA, Kim also issued a warning that North Korea will take a more forceful counteraction if the United States make a military provocation in the Korean Peninsula and its surrounding area. KCNA reported that he made this statement because of its extended range and the fact that it is capable of hitting the continental United States. A top official in the U.S. government referred to the Hwasong-17 as further escalation. Experts note that despite North Korea's successful testing of long-range missiles, the country has not demonstrated whether or not it is capable of building a system that would allow a nuclear warhead to survive re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere. This is despite the fact that North Korea has successfully tested long-range missiles. Since intercontinental ballistic missiles are launched into space in the same manner as space shuttles and space capsules, the warhead must be able to survive the violent journey through the upper layers of the Earth's atmosphere without catching fire. I'm the type of person who believes that they most likely would survive re-entry. I think there are some folks who have some reservations about that, Lewis said in an interview earlier this year with CNN. Despite this, there is little doubt that North Korea is making headway. The examinations are quite significant. According to Ankit Panda, a Stanton Senior Fellow in the Nuclear Policy Program at the Carnegie Endowment for International Peace, the North Koreans continue to qualitatively refine their nuclear capabilities in the pursuit of more robust nuclear deterrence of the United States. In other words, the North Koreans are working to make their nuclear arsenal more effective at threatening the United States. The larger picture is that North Korea is literally evolving into a significant operator of large-scale missile forces, he said. This is a game changer for the international community. Satellite photography has shown that there has been activity at the nuclear test site for some time now, despite the fact that US and foreign observers have been sounding the alarm for some time now that North Korea appears to be preparing for an underground nuclear test. This would be the first time that the reclusive nation has been put to the test in more than 5 years. Thank you for watching.